In Genesis chapter 18, the Lord appears to Abraham in a profound and mysterious way, sending 3 heavenly visitors to his tent in the heat of the day. Abraham quickly offers hospitality, not knowing that these guests carry a life-changing message. Sarah, despite her advanced age, will bear a son. In her disbelief, Sarah laughs, but God assures Abraham that nothing is too hard for him. The chapter also reveals Abraham's compassionate intercession for the city of Sodom, pleading for the lives of the righteous within it. This chapter beautifully portrays themes of divine promise, mercy, and Abraham's deep relationship with God. Now let's hear how this pivotal moment unfolds. And the Lord appeared to him by the oaks of Mamre, while he sat at the entrance of his tent in the heat of the day. He looked up and saw 3 men standing nearby. When he saw them, he ran from the entrance of his tent to meet them, bowing down to the ground. He said, "My Lord, if I have found favor in your sight, please do not pass by your servant. Let a little water be brought so you can wash your feet and rest under the tree. And let me bring a piece of bread so you may refresh yourselves, and after that you may continue your journey since you have come to your servant." They said, "Do as you have said." So Abraham hurried into the tent to Sarah and said, "Quick, get 3 measures of fine flour, knead it, and bake some bread." Then Abraham ran to the herd, selected a tender calf, and gave it to a servant who hurried to prepare it. He brought butter, milk, and the prepared calf and set them before the men. He stood near them under the tree as they ate. Then they asked him, "Where is Sarah, your wife?" He replied, "She's in the tent." One of them said, "I will surely return to you about this time next year, and Sarah, your wife, will have a son." Sarah was listening at the tent entrance behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and well past childbearing age. So Sarah laughed to herself and thought, "After I am worn out and my husband is old, will I now have this pleasure?" Then the Lord said to Abraham, "Why did Sarah laugh and say, 'Shall I really bear a child now that I am old?' Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the appointed time next year I will return, and Sarah shall have a son." But Sarah was afraid, so she lied and said, "I did not laugh." But he said, "Yes, you did laugh." The men got up and looked toward Sodom, and Abraham walked with them to see them off. Then the Lord said, "Shall I hide from Abraham what I am about to do? Abraham will surely become a great and powerful nation, and all nations on earth will be blessed through him. For I have chosen him, so that he will direct his children and his household to keep the way of the Lord by doing what is right and just, so that the Lord will bring about what he has promised Abraham." Then the Lord said, "The outcry against Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and their sin is very serious. I will go down and see whether their actions are as bad as the outcry that has reached me. If not, I will know." The men turned away and went toward Sodom, but Abraham remained standing before the Lord. Then Abraham approached him and said, "Will you really sweep away the righteous with the wicked? What if there are 50 righteous people in the city? Will you sweep it away and not spare the place for the sake of the 50 righteous? Far be it from you to do such a thing, to kill the righteous with the wicked, treating the righteous and the wicked alike. Will not the judge of all the earth do what is right?" The Lord said, "If I find 50 righteous people in Sodom, I will spare the whole city for their sake." Then Abraham spoke again, "Now that I have been so bold as to speak to the Lord, though I am nothing but dust and ashes, what if the number of righteous is 5 less than 50? Will you destroy the whole city for the lack of 5? The Lord said, "If I find 45 there, I will not destroy it." Once again Abraham spoke to him, "What if only 40 are found there?" The Lord said, "For the sake of 40, I will not do it." Then Abraham said, "May the Lord not be angry, but let me speak. What if only 30 are found there?" The Lord answered, "If I find 30 there, I will not do it." Abraham said, "Now that I have been so bold as to speak to the Lord, what if only 20 are found there?" The Lord said, "For the sake of 20, I will not destroy it." Finally Abraham said, "May the Lord not be angry, but let me speak just once more. What if only 10 are found there?" The Lord answered, "For the sake of 10, I will not destroy it." When the Lord had finished speaking with Abraham, he left, and Abraham returned home.